Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Abu Dhabi Cycle Tour. So Abu Dhabi, a island city, is one of the second largest populous city in UAE after Dubai. So we are going to explore it sector by sector. Now what we are going to cycle today is something called E10 sector that you see on the map. We are going to cycle around those roads. So before we start, a little more on Abu Dhabi. It's the capital of United Arab Emirates and has a very large oil and gas reserves. Okay, so before we start, just have a look whether you guys are seeing what I am. Yes, you are. So this one, guys, this is Electra Street, one of the famous streets in Abu Dhabi. That building there with the red borders is City Season Hotel. It's a 4-star hotel. And that building, the big one over there, that's ADCB headquarters. It's a bank. So if you are visiting Abu Dhabi and like to stay in the city, City Seasons hotels, a 4-star hotel will be an advisable one. And there is one Royal Rose Hotel that will come right away. We'll be seeing it in a while. So this one on the left is Al Maya supermarket, a small mart where we get our groceries, and then the next one was Al Rostamani exchange, where you can exchange your foreign currencies or people send money to their homeland through these exchanges. Now this one on the left is Al Sadaf fashion, a men's fashion store. You don't get much of men's fashion around. You get a lot of ladies. And that one is the pink building. Yes, the pink building in Abu Dhabi Electra Street. And there we have a small clinic where we can get a little bit of medical attention. And the next one is Royal Rose Hotel, and the architecture of this hotel is something to be commented on. We'll see it in detail. This one is our taxis. Yeah, that one, he is vacant. Okay, see at this architecture now, guys, really beautiful. So this is Royal Rose 5-star hotel, 19-story, inspired by 17th century French design, as I know. Anyway, it looks really beautiful. It's a 5-star hotel, so if you're not satisfied with the 4 stars of City Seasons, you can book your room in here. Let's go ahead. So as I mentioned before, on the right is the ADCB headquarters bank. So if you guys are not satisfied with the exchange rates that the exchanges give, you can go directly to the bank to exchange your money. Rolling over, I just wanted to remind that this is 5:45 in the morning, and you can see how much sunlight we have in July peak summer. So the sun is up right away. All these people are going to work. Now there we have our heroes in the morning who cleans up the city. Good morning. So as I mentioned, we come to the end of the sector, which is signified by the signals. So we take a sharp left, and on the left you can see Safa Express, a bigger supermarket which caters to a large population who is living around. This is a place where we used to come and have a seat before COVID-19, but now you can see that you are not allowed to sit in these public spaces until this thing passes away, and we hope it is very, very soon. So let's cruise ahead. Now this shop that you see on the left, Fabrics, we call it Fabrics building. We have a tendency to name the building based on the shop that you find on the bottom. So this shop out of here is a economic shop where you get lots of products for 1 to 10 dirhams. The quality is okay, but it's good for getting a lot of products. You will be able to fill a lot of things when you go back home. A lot of expats visit these shops. We have a lot of shops such as these, which helps to fill their bags to make their people in their home countries really happy. Moving forward, that one on the right, we call it the Netflix building. That's what my kids call it the baby boss building. Now we come to the end of the sector. Again, you see the marking of another signal. That road, which is running parallel to our Electra Street, it's called the Hamdan Street. So that's the borders which marks the E10 sector. So we live between Hamdan and Electra. So that's the signal. And then we have to take another sharp left from here, which we can go on a square mode. So on the right and left you see a little bit of greenery in the city, highly maintained and watered throughout the day. The summer temperature reaches around 48 to 50 degrees. So to maintain greenery in these harsh climates is really hard. The one on the right, that's our public transport. That's a bus. Most of the people use here. It's really economic. We can go around the city for just 2 dirhams. You pay 2 dirhams and you get on and get off at any place that the bus goes. So if you want to travel around and have a look at the city, you can. Of course, big bus is one of your option. But if you're trying out more adventurous way, you just get into these buses and pay 2 dirhams. You will be happily traveling 1.5 or 2 hours around the city. Just for your information, wanted to remind you that we live in the safest city in the world as of 2019. So Abu Dhabi city is awarded the safest city in the world, pushing behind Tokyo, Munich and other cities. So the safety and security of women, children and anyone who is visiting around here is the topmost priority. And you can walk around the city at any time you want without fearing your pockets. So that's something really worth mentioning. Now let's get forward. Many people have asked me about Lulu, and Lulu being a brand out of Abu Dhabi or UAE, one of the biggest hypermarket chains. They ask me where do you go for shopping? I say Lulu. And this one over here is a smaller Lulu. So maybe you guys don't expect it to be smaller like this, but don't go by the size of the board. It is a 2-floor or 3-floor, I guess, in here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and then it's completely open. So this is Lulu Express, not the hypermarket. By the way, it is a mini supermarket where you can go and get the same products in the hypermarket with the same offers. Now in the next building, people used to ask me, from where do you guys get lots of electronic goods? And the answer is here, Emax. Not only Emax, Emax is one of the shops where we shop for electronics and electronic goods. It's written Burj Al Arab. It's in Burj Al Arab of Abu Dhabi, not the one in Dubai. So this is the Emax building. As I told you, we tend to actually call the building by the shop which is underneath, the big shop which is underneath the building. This is the place where most of the guys gets their iPhones and mobile phones, where this has been shopped from here and then they get gifted to you, the dear ones, back at their home countries. So have a look at from where your expat friends get these. Let's move ahead. We're almost coming to an end of this loop, and this one, Brands for Less, one of our favorite shops where you get good brands and for the less money. That's as the name implies, it is Brands for Less. It's a great shopping place. You need to visit this shop if you are here. Okay, so let's move ahead. One more shop that I would like to show you is Yateem Opticals. That one there, it's a big one. It's one of the oldest optical shops I have known. I've been in Qatar about 25 years back, and I have seen this brand. So it's a really experienced and well-known brand for your optical solutions. So if you're new to Abu Dhabi, you're looking for to-let boards. That's how you find it. You go around the city and find to-let, so you can know that there is a flat vacant out there where you can rent it out. This is the next signal, so we are again going to take a left from here, so that makes complete square. So this one out here is again on Hamdan Street. There you can see KFC, one of the kids' favorite, and even mine. We used to have it once in 2 or 3 weeks. And let's jump it. All right. So I think that's it, guys. We have almost covered everything in this block. On your right, again, that you see shopping centers like H&M, and there is the next one will be Red Tag. So all the shopping requirements are here if you come around. It's all in a walkable distance.